NutriCast. Refreshing wild cherry cola meets smooth cream. The treat you deserve. Pepsi Wild Cherry and Cream. Treat yourself.
What up and welcome back to Interview Style. Iris loves movies in which bros bro down. Iris, what does that mean?
Bros broing down. It means when you watch a movie like that, you feel like you're hanging out with your friends. And that makes the movie eminently rewatchable because you just want to hang with your friends all the time.
So it's like familiar and sociable with all people that you would hang out with individually who coalesce into this stew of flavors, not even a funky stew, of goodness and richness and harmony.
I think it kind of comes down to performances that are written and performed in such a way that people feel really comfortable with each other. They say things that maybe they wouldn't say in polite company. They have a shorthand that's believable, but are mostly just kind of comfortable to be themselves, even if that means to be weird or to be a jerk or to be whatever, because they know that they're in a safe place and I guess that they're loved.
Is this the same thing as Gals Gallon Down, i.e. is Bridesmaids a bros broing down movie?
Well, Bridesmaids certainly is eminently rewatchable. I would say so, yeah. There is so much comfort and trust and love between Annie and Lillian that one can joke about bleaching one's butthole and the other one can confess that they did it.
I don't know that was a private moment. I think that was in front of the party.
Well, yeah, but they were letting it all hang out, whether it was in public or in private, because the foundation of their friendship was so strong. I mean, it didn't mean that Lillian didn't have her breaking point, and Annie was kind of a jerk, as we discussed in our discussion of Bridesmaids at orwhatevermovies.com or wherever you get podcasts. But it could survive a rupture, like occurs at the Parisian bridal shower in Bridesmaids.
See, I was like all hanging out, except buttholes don't really hang out, and hopefully buttholes don't experience ruptures. Because I was still in that mode of thinking.
So you didn't hear anything I was saying because you've been thinking about buttholes?
Yeah, something about a Parisian ceremony? What?
Bridesmaids is bros broing down. Gals Gallon Down just doesn't have the same ring to it, sorry.
But Bridesmaids is not the foremost movie that comes to mind when thinking about bros broing down. What is that movie?
Well, the OG bros broing down for me is The Hangover, of course. One of my favorite movies of all time, which we've also discussed at orwhatevermovies.com where you get podcasts, because it's awesome. And I was in line for Hangover 2, the midnight screening, and the usher looked at Brian and was like, "He dragged you here, didn't he?" And I was like, nope, it was the other way around. Because I was excited to hang out with my friends.
And Quentin Tarantino has talked about some of his movies or what he wants to make. He really likes hang movies, where people hang out. I think probably best typified for his movies in Jackie Brown with Sam Jackson and Robert De Niro sitting around watching like shows about guns.
Yeah.
But do bros, when they bro down, have to be doing something? Are they solving mysteries? Are they looking for lost compadres? Or is it can bros hang down? That sounds weird.
I think so. I mean, in all movies, they're doing something, even if there are moments of reprieve. So yeah, I think they can chill for a minute. You know, when they're making trades and doing deals at Front Point, they also have moments of reprieve where they talk about their medical procedures and their sordid pasts.
Iris, of course, referring to The Big Short, which is a series of bros broing down, though never the bros shall meet. Kind of. They pass each other in Vegas, and I guess the broinest bro in particular meets with some other bros at Frat Point or whatever.
Jeremy Strong meets with the Brownfield guys.
I think that Ryan Gosling is the broinest bro in that movie, right?
Yeah, he never goes to parties like that. He has fashion friends, Wes.
I still don't know what that means. He also doesn't seem a fashion type. He wouldn't fit in with the Tooch at Runway.
No, it's not that. It's all the like blowhards in finance are way less cool than like the posh people in fashion.
Okay, fair enough. And so the bros are familiar, but that doesn't always mean comfortable. Like a lot of times there's discord because like family, you can air that stuff out and you let your guard down.
I mean, in a way, and maybe this is unique to our family, but the last time we had lunch, wasn't it constant discord?
I mean, that's just the place our family's in right now. But we are also pretty far, I think, from bros broing down.
Who, you and I?
Our family in general, neither bros by majority nor broing down.
Oh, but we can speak candidly, openly, and with an element of trust that I appreciate and that I hope translates to Or Whatever Movies and all the movies we discussed at Or Whatever Movies podcasts. I wouldn't mind there being a Jackass sequel.
Man, if only that would happen. Coming this June, I think directly to streaming on Paramount.
Woohoo!
Not that you've ever watched or we've ever discussed the other ones despite my urging. Okay, we'll see how that goes. Thanks, love you, bye.
It's tax season, and at LifeLock, we know you're tired of numbers. But here's a big one you need to hear. Billions. That's the amount of money in refunds the IRS has flagged for possible identity fraud. Now here's another big number. 100 million. That's how many data points LifeLock monitors every second. If your identity is stolen, we'll fix it guaranteed. One last big number. Save up to 40% your first year. Visit lifelock.com/podcast for the threats you can't control. Terms apply.
Electricast.